Today on Forbes, why the WNBA's next contract negotiation could change women's sports forever. 4 athletes, 2 coaches, 1 owner, and a top agent from women's basketball made it onto Forbes' 2025 list of America's most powerful women in sports, which were released in October. That's more than any other league or sport. Given the WNBA's surging cultural and financial clout in the last few years, this relative dominance makes sense. An 11-year, $2.2 billion media rights deal will begin with the 2026 season, quadrupling the value of the league's previous contracts. Teams that were purchased for $2 million at the beginning of this decade, like the Las Vegas Aces, who this month took home their 3rd championship in 4 years, are today worth more than $300 million. In fact, the 12 franchises on the Forbes list of most valuable WNBA teams carry a $272 million average valuation, and their revenue approached $19 million on average last year, according to Forbes' estimates. Those numbers go a long way towards explaining why WNBA stars like Caitlin Clark and Sabrina Ionescu proudly wore, quote, "Pay us what you owe us" shirts during the 2025 WNBA All-Star Weekend this summer, and why power players across all of women's sports are watching to see what happens since the WNBA's collective bargaining agreement, or CBA, expires on November 30th after a month extension for further negotiation. Referring to the WNBA players, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "They're going to get a big increase in this cycle of collective bargaining, and they deserve it." However, Silver also noted that a revenue share between players and owners, quote, "isn't the right way to look at it because there's so much more revenue in the NBA. You should look at it in absolute numbers in terms of what they're making." The WNBA's current CBA, signed in 2020, was historic in its time. It raised the average player's salary to $130,000 and added maternity and childcare benefits, laying the groundwork for the league's current stage of growth. But it predates the rise of talents like Caitlin Clark, who is number 4 on the Forbes Power list, and both sides are now negotiating in a dramatically different environment. As revenues hit records, WNBA players received just 9.3% of league income in 2022, according to Bloomberg, compared with shares of roughly 50% for NBA players and 48% for the NFL. During a season-ending press conference in October, Minnesota Lynx star Napheesa Collier said, quote, "The league has a buzzword that they've rolled out as a talking point for the CBA as to why they can't pay the players what we're worth, and that word is sustainability." At a CNBC event in May, Collier said, quote, "We have more leverage now than we ever had as women's athletes, and are using that to our advantage. We're preparing ourselves in that we know our worth and we know when to put our foot down." Jess Smith, the president of the Golden State Valkyries, told Forbes, quote, "The power that this league holds is one of the most powerful sports leagues in the world, let alone a women's sports league." The Valkyries are the W's newest franchise and already poised to become the most valuable club, with their ticketing and sponsorship revenue for their first year hitting at least $55 million, not including income from national media and sponsorship deals or merchandise sales. That sum is higher than what 8 teams from the MLS, a more established men's league, recorded last season. A WNBA spokesperson told Forbes, quote, "As the WNBA has stated repeatedly, we agree with the players that they deserve to be paid more and, importantly, to participate in the success and growth of the league by sharing in revenue. The comprehensive proposal we provided to the Players Association included both significant guaranteed salary cap increases and substantial uncapped revenue sharing that enables players' salaries to grow as the league's business grows." While pay negotiations aren't unique to women's basketball, the WNBA's moment has become a benchmark for the broader women's sports landscape. The league's success and the players' power to command attention have made tension between the two camps difficult to ignore. For full coverage, check out Sophia Cierchio's piece on Forbes.com. This is John Palmer from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.